Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Trinity Continuum Aberrant Utopia North here on the Onyx Path, or on Dork if you're watching later on YouTube. So, hey, everybody, I'm your story guide, Kelly, and today I'm really excited to be here because not only am I feeling pretty super, but I am, we have a really fun game in store for you. I really enjoy running these games here on the Onyx Path. I love the short, compressed storylines, and I think this is going to be a fantastic episode because we get to blur through this, much like our super speedster over there, and mostly just do high drama and stuff. Folks, there's something I wanted to explain to you real quick before we do the rest of our introductions. And that is that I didn't use this last game because I'm trying to scaffold you into the system. So what I wanted to tell you real quick was that collateral, which in other systems would be things like doom points or similar type of things, the points that I get to spend. Well, here's what they happen. They're actually much similar to the way Paradox used to work in the old World of Darkness Mage, the Ascension games, where every time y'all use powers that are of any scale or use any powers that have things like explosive, destructive, area, or incendiary tags, I add a couple of points, depending on what you do, to the collateral pool, because you're messing with powers you should not be. When that pool hits 10, and I'll have a handy-dandy meter down here that you can follow on Twitch. When it hits 10, the person who put it to 10 gets to roll it. And then I get to use your successes to do things like turn a mob against you, drop a building on someone, etc. I love it. I love it. So last game, we kind of played it fast and loose with you having that drunken brawl. In theory, that probably would have pushed your collateral up to about 10, and then I would have used those successes to do that. But we played it fast and loose because it was the first game, and we were focused more on character. Without further ado, we're going to go ahead and do our introductions and then start game. This is episode 2, Feelin' Super. I want to thank you all for being here, both players and viewers, and just a reminder that this is our first time playing with this system, and the storypath system is a different way of running games than we are used to, so we are going to stumble through the rules occasionally. Learn them with us here, okay? Because things are much different in practice than they are in on paper, always, with every game, ever. I could say that as somebody who writes some of these games. It's always, playtesting is always different. But if you like what we do here, you can find us over on twitch.tv/dorktales or youtube.com/dorktales. And of course, as we introduce ourselves, we can give a little bit of shout out our own channels and things like that. And I really hope you self-promote, everybody. Yeah, and if you like Aberrant, you can still buy it right now. It hasn't shipped yet, this new second edition. So you can find that link. It should be popping up here as an auto in the chat. Go give it a buy if you like this, because it is really cool to play superheroes. And I think this is honestly one of the best superhero games on the market. It's the most fluid and easy to understand, and it's set in a very realistic world, which is a lot of fun. So with that, I'm your storyteller, Kelly. I use he and him, and I am very happy to be here today because I get to play with these people. Especially, my favorite of the day is going to be Michael. Hey, Michael, how's it going?
Yay, I'm favorite. Woohoo! That's fair. Hi, everyone. I'm Michael. I'll go with he, him. I am playing Donnie Hoyle, the fire-breathing, fire-eating, firecracker of the group who's probably gonna start a fire. I don't know.
Fire!
I am the fire starter.
Terrific fire starter.
Do not sing that song. We can't afford it.
I'm not going
sing it.
to.
I said it.
Yeah.
I said it.
Nice. All right. So, anything you want to promote or talk about before you pass it off to somebody? Go ahead.
Yes, go to ignition.com where you can sign up as one of my newest VIP members.
Probably an actual one.
It's actually, I'm not going there.
Don't go there.
His OnlyFans account.
This month, if you sign up as a VIP member, you will get a personal hand-signed bottle of hot sauce.
What's the name of the hot sauce?
We haven't actually produced it yet, but you know, in about 2 years when the Kickstarter drops on that, is it ignition colon cleanser?
Oh.
Depending on how you use it, possibly.
All right. Who are you passing off to?
Let's go this way over to Muscle here. Or that way to Muscle.
Whichever direction. Hi guys, I'm Krista. I use she, they pronouns. I am playing Catherine Christie, the unfortunately named Molson Muscle, as far as she's concerned at least. I don't have anything in particular to promote, but you can find me on Instagram at SiegeFX, and you can find me on TikTok as JahistAFX.
If you want to post that in the chat, that would be awesome. If you have the chat,
I will do that.
Yeah, do that. And who's gonna go after you?
Let's continue in this loop. So go to Bryn.
Yo, my name's Bryn. I use she, they pronouns. I'm playing Piper Davis or Snow Angel. She basically has giant angel wings and doesn't like Donnie very much.
You're going to be the best of friends.
Yeah, one day, maybe. Or one of us is going to die. We're going to find out.
The best of friends.
If you want to find me on social media, you can hit me up as Frecklebites on Instagram or Twitter or Twitch, anywhere. It's all the same.
just hit you up?
Yeah. Kate, you're up, Robin.
Hello, everyone. I'm Robin, and I'm playing Tessa Arbor, aka Rush. I use she, they pronouns, and I am gonna self-promote my Twitch channel at Second Gen Gamer on Twitch because I'm trying to get to affiliate. So
yeah, you were just streaming yesterday, right?
Yesterday, yeah, I was streaming Guild Wars. I play kind of Red Dead Redemption, Fall Guys, really anything. Like I like playing.
I mean, if you feel like it, we might be playing some Dead by Daylight tonight. So.
Yes,
hit me up.
I'd want to do that.
Who's scary?
Oh, yeah.
Who's scary?
But yeah, Rush is the band nerd, the newbie in town. She's quite awestruck by her new teammates because she's new to this powers thing.
Nerd.
I know, nerd.
All right, and for those of you players who want to listen in, we're using Roll20 to do the music broadcasting so that you can hear stuff. I'll also be supplementing this with some other effects from tabletop audio that you probably won't be able to hear just because the server will time out while I am doing other stuff and then coming back to do like, oh, there's a giant explosion sound effect that I want in the scene. So but that means that you, dear viewers, are going to be able to hear all sorts of cool shit. And so let's do future combat. You never know. Okay. Any last questions before we begin game? So right now, all of you have 10 experiences that you can spend, or experience points. If you've already spent them, that is rad. If not, that is also rad. And you can just bank them for future.
I have a question.
Yeah, what's your question?
Michael, are you drinking out of a boot?
Oh yeah, hey, it's totally a boot, eh?
Oh god, it's a boot.
There's no dude to boot it.
Yeah.
The
Not sponsored, eh?
Oh, definitely not sponsored.
Great.
Oh god. But could be sponsored.
That was my only question.
Contact me at kelly@dorktales.ca for sponsorship. This includes you, Onyx Path. I mean, yeah. I love Onyx Path. I would love to do some more paid stuff. Kidding. But all right, so folks, we're going to go ahead and start episode 2 right now. When last we met our heroes, you assembled down in Anaheim, California at Utopia Con. There, you met each other for the first time. Well, some of you had met each other before. The year is 2028. Superhumans known as Novas have been in the public eye for the past decade, ever since, well, Eruption Day. The day that the world was bombarded with radiation from an exploding satellite. Since the day that the fireman performed that act of heroism in New York City. Since then, the world has changed. And you are the newest team for Project Utopia. Utopia North. British Columbia and Vancouver primarily's own superhero team. It's hard being a superhero. It's hard being a celebrity. It's even harder being a person. For with great power comes great press release. You've all been moved into Utopia Harbor Place. There, in the core of Vancouver's downtown, overlooking the inner harbor. The dome perched atop that brown brick building, looking like the Space Needle fell down and got stuck, is your home, and has been for the last few days. We begin our story on Monday, the 26th of June, 2028. It's the middle of the night, just past the crack of midnight. We hear the frustrating squeak of rusted bed springs. Feverish, rapidly increasing in speed, the motions that are audible through the walls come to a climactic end. A cigarette is lit. Another is offered to ignition by the homely woman laying next to him in the sweat-soaked bed. "You doing okay?" she says. "You seem, I don't know, distracted."
No, I'm great. This has been fantastic. Like, whew, I could just lie here for days if I could. This would be... So, how come you haven't called me in like a week, and then out of nowhere you call me, and then I'm like, then I'm here?
You know, I got needs, and I've been busy. You know, my boys have been, well, my oldest is going through a bit of relationship drama right now.
Yeah, but I've been like texting you for like almost 2 weeks, and I've heard nothing back. Like, what's up with that?
Are you mad that I finally called?
No, like, we could have done this sooner. Why didn't you? You should have called me.
Honey, I don't have the same type of fire that you do. Besides, let a woman have her mystique.
Okay, fine.
What, are you mad?
No.
Pookie.
You got anything cold in the fridge?
Let me check.
Okay, just when you walk in, can you do it slow? Because I like watching you go almost as much as I like watching you come back.
Well, we'll have to fix that in a couple of minutes. Like I said, you seem a little stressed. I'll get the whipped cream. And she wanders out of the room, leaving you in bed. The events of last Friday keep playing through your head. The alleyway. The confrontation with that man. That wet noise. As muscle ripped part of him away like the skin on the back of a rotisserie chicken. Your stomach twists a little. At your vantage point, you had the perfect view of everything. Your phone buzzes. A missed call. From about 10 o'clock. It's from your handler, Greg Campbell. Do you answer the voicemail?
Yes.
Hey, Donnie, it's Greg. Look, are you going to be there tomorrow at Wake Up West Coast? I need to know. They want to know right now if you're going to be there for the cooking segment. Okay? I need to know by... honestly, as soon as possible. I can get you in as a 5 a.m. This is a big deal. If not, I'm going to have you over at Carlot's in Richmond roasting hot dogs for fat kids and pumping out Toyotas. You feel me? Call me. Toodles. The door cracks open. And Sandy leans against the door frame, completely in the buck. In one hand is a beer that's dripping with the same amount of perspiration as you are. And in the other is a half-full can of Dairy Whip. Now, where do we leave this off? She says, and kicks the door shut with the back of her heel. Meanwhile, in the lab, it's going on 3 o'clock in the morning. Catherine, what are you studying tonight?
She's probably trying to reread a bunch of Dr. Spider's papers, looking for grammatical errors.
Okay, what I want you to do right now is I want you to give me, what would this roll be? Help me figure this out. This would be
probably either an enigma or well, it's not science because if she's looking for grammar.
I'll say it's science. You're looking for like errors.
Okay, looking for errors. Science and intellect or cunning. Intellect, probably.
Whichever you prefer.
Slow. Okay.
Yeah. Or you could do it with your resolve because of the amount of time it takes.
Oh, fair. Okay.
So it's your call though. However you want to do it. Are you rushing through it? Are you going meticulously?
Meticulous. Like she's doing it so she can't think about anything else. Okay. So very meticulously. Okay. So that's 6 dice. 1, 2.
2. All right. And do you have any specialties or anything that will help with this?
Probably not. No, my science is astrophysics is my specialty, so probably not. Unless Dr. Spider is an astrophysicist.
Dr. Spider has like 6 PhDs.
I'm specifically looking through anything that has to do with astrophysics because that's what I know.
So he is writing a paper that you are researching. 1 second. I am not typing comet name generator. Meteor name generator will do. The screaming meteor. Come on, man. 36 meteor random. These are really bad names. Okay, so TPX 2392. TPX 2392 was a celestial body that has become trapped in Ganymede's orbit. However, the orbit that it is taking right now, according to Dr. Spider's paper, is not just eccentric, but erratic, and actually seems to violate the laws of thermodynamics. It is Dr. Spider's opinion that this may either be a nova threat or an extraterrestrial device or something like it. It's a very interesting paper, and one of the things that frustrates you the most as you are looking at this is that Dr. Spider writes science conversationally. It is the hardest thing. Like, there's like cloning sheep, and then there's making it sound interesting.
He's making actual science sound like pop science.
He really is.
Asshole.
And as you're looking at this, you are going to find, it is going to be that rough one where you see a comma splice, and you're looking at it, and you're like, "Oh God, is this an actual comma splice? Is this an actual typographical error, or is this an American Canadian English problem?"
Yeah, she immediately goes and starts like going into like database, like university databases, trying to find different writing styles and checking what his style, what is his bibliography and his footnotes like, what style is he using, okay, what does this count? Yeah.
On outside of the lab, you will hear, on the side of the window behind you. The lab that you're in is one of the computer labs, of course, with the bio suite and all of the fixings. It's a superhero lab, right? Giant chrome machines dangle overhead with lasers poised to strike something on a table for some reason. You don't know why. Maybe you strap someone there. Maybe you put a frog on it.
Who knows?
There are giant like weightlifting apparatus. There's a treadmill in the corner for like super speed testing. And behind you on the thick glass windows that are frosted over at strategic levels to give a bit of privacy. Tinging on the window there is going to be Dave, holding a couple cups of coffee in his hand.
Hey.
Hi, can I come in?
He kind of awkwardly like leans down so his lanyard will hit the pad, and the door will open. He spills a bit of hot coffee onto his hand. Shoot.
I'll grab a napkin and try to like hand it to him.
Thanks. I saw that you were working. I thought you might like. I did it. I used the vanilla hazelnut that you like, and
Thanks.
Hey, I'm just making coffee. You're saving the world.
You're probably doing more than that than I am working here. I am very jealous.
I mean, we can trade.
Hey, I would trade in a second. You figure that out. That's your next project, Dave. You figure out how to swap powers with somebody, and it's all yours.
Oh.
I'll hold a hand out.
Yeah, I guess I'll have to start working on that. Are you
fantastic?
Are you? Sorry if this is asking beyond my station, but are you okay? You sound a little down.
Yeah, no, I'm absolutely fine. I just met Dr. Spider again. I met him before all this. Yeah. Thought he was apparently he's an asshole. Who'd thunk?
But he does all that stuff with kids.
Yeah. Yeah.
Huh.
I mean, but I found what I think is a comma splice, but I can't actually decide, and I can't seem to find a break in his actual science, so I'm pettily pulling apart his grammar like an internet troll.
Oh, that's fair.
I'm sorry, Dave. I shouldn't be putting this on you. I absolutely apologize. You didn't ask for this.
No, I did ask.
Nice.
I did ask. I just wanted to see if there's anything I could do. I know that. Actually, I don't know. It must be really hard having the entire weight of the world on your shoulders.
You'd think I could handle it.
I mean, I think you probably can.
Thank you.
But it's, I don't know, you gotta get used to anything, I guess. What was I gonna ask? Oh god, I came here for something that I wanted to ask you as well. Duh. How is the place? We got all of the internet set up now. We've got the guards at the front. We've got everybody moved in. I just wanted to make sure that everything was okay. Especially, I saw you in here, and I thought maybe you couldn't sleep because your bedroom was set up wrong, or...
No, absolutely no. Everything was perfect. It was all amazing. Everything's great. This is where the last, 8 years of my life have been in something like this, and it feels more like home than anywhere else. So, yeah.
That's fair. Okay.
Thank you for checking in. I really appreciate it, and thank you for the coffee. It's perfect.
That's okay. I don't sleep much these days anyway. It's
Why not?
I just don't. After college and getting hired by Project Utopia, I don't know. I'm too excited. I get about 4 or 5 a night. It's pretty good. I hear that that's what Arnold Schwarzenegger used to get, and he did a lot of stuff before he became president.
I mean, fair. Yeah. I'm really glad they finally changed those laws to let that happen. It's so much better.
That sure fixed all of those problems. That's...
No.
He finally fixed gerrymandering. That was really impressive.
He just ripped it apart, just the muscles, right?
That's basically which is exactly what you're going to do to Dr. Spider's stuff.
I hope so.
The hell with that guy, right?
To hell with him. Thanks, Dave.
Cheers.
Cheers. I'll clink a cup. Well, you should go get your 4 or 5 hours.
Oh, you're right. I probably should. I've got to be... I got to be up in a few hours to make sure that the other two make it to Wake Up West Coast. Good.
Right. Yes.
Good job dodging that, by the way. I hear that segment's going to be kind of weird.
Yeah, I've never been one for TV. I like written word better.
I think you do really well on TV. You're really charismatic.
You always have the nicest things to say, Dave, whether they're true or not, but that's
what?
okay.
No, it's absolutely true. Honestly, I'm surprised that you haven't gone the professor route, to be honest.
Oh, no. In front of people? That's not going to happen.
Really? But you're so knowledgeable. Like, seriously. And
There's knowledgeable, and then there's explaining it.
Oh, that's fair. But I guess it might be easier if you, like, pick up the entire whiteboard and just wave it around.
You make a good point.
Well, I'm bound to occasionally. Have a great night, Dr. Christie.
You as well, Dave. But please, call me Catherine. Or Kat, if you want. Quick and punchy. You're Dave, I'm Kat. There you go. One syllable each. It's only fair.
Nice to meet you, Kat.
Nice to meet you.
And he is blushing at that. Like, this is above his station.
She doesn't see herself as above anybody, so
This is true. This is true.
Especially not right now.
Nice. All right. So, with that, he'll give you some time to go back to researching. And I don't know. Do you think that she does find Dr. Spider in possession of an error?
I think she finds something that is a lead that she's going to hold on to and look eventually, but eventually she'll kind of be nodding off and eventually have to go to bed.
Can I get you to make me one strange roll, please?
Okay.
Make me an academics roll with whatever you want to attach to it. This is going to be academics.
Okay. I have science and enigmas. They're both 3 though, and my intellect is 4. So does that sound fair?
You can use let me check this real quick. Let me see what would be best for this.
I also have technology, but I only have two in that, and I have medicine.
Oh yeah, they took out academics. What am I doing?
Yeah, academics.
Culture. Culture is what they changed it to.
Oh, I have nothing in culture. Intellect then, or
culture and intellect sounds great.
Okay, so that really just 4.
Oh, and you know what? I forgot to do at the beginning of this game. You all are going to start with 4 points of momentum.
I won't use that.
So let me just put the momentum chart up. Okay.
1 success.
1 success. There is something that strikes you as a bit odd as you're reading this, and he's a very conversational writer.
Mm-hmm.
And one moment, let me see how much you would. And so, the celestial bodies are locked in eternal embrace with each other. And this new addition potentially could upset all sorts of astrological events happening around Ganymede. One can only think of the potential repercussions on the planet, on the moon's surface. Potentially, this could be the purveyor of something darker. Perhaps a herald. Perhaps this asteroid is more of a golden apple than anything, heralding discord. For after all, is Ganymede not the son of Tros, of Dardania, and Cleomestra, who would later lend their name to Troy? As you're looking at that, your brain's going to start to tick over, like, wait, something about that doesn't feel right. Something about that doesn't feel right at all. Are you going to investigate that?
Yeah.
A quick Wikipedia search of all things is going to reveal to you that Ganymede was the son of Tros of Dardania, who later became Troy. And his wife, Caliroe.
That's not what he said.
No, depending on the author, in Ovid, I think it is Ganymede is the brother of Cleomestra. This guy got his myths wrong. He got a name wrong, a sea name mixed up with another sea name, but he published it.
Yeah, I'm gonna give it a big old circle and fold it up and tuck it in my bag and head off to bed.
Nice. Oh, and someone's paid for hydrate, so.
Oh. That was Mr. Hi, Mr. Thank you.
Nice. And you know what? For that success, I'm going to give you another point of momentum. So you're going to be going into that with that many. And with that, you will go to bed. Donnie, do you answer that call or do you just sleep in? Or do you respond to the call or just sleep in?
I better call him.
Okay. What time of the morning is it when you call him?
What time is it? Oh man, it's like, is this 3:30? Oh, I guess I'm not sleeping tonight.
That's what I say. Sandy says, shaking.
Shut up. I got business here. Just a second. I don't know if he's picking up.
Oh.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going okay. How's it going with you? It's 3 o'clock in the fucking morning.
Yeah, well, evil doesn't have a timetable, and I'm taking care of evil.
I'm not evil. I'm middle management.
No, I know. That's why I'm saying the streets are safer tonight because I'm working. Shut up. No, I'm on the phone.
Who are you talking to? Greg. Shut up a sec. Hold on. Okay. Well,
so yeah, tomorrow I'll be there. I mean, bring lots of coffee because I'm gonna need it.
The coffee's done by craft services. You know this. I don't.
Yeah, well, just tell them it has to be hot. That's it. That's all I need. I'll be there.
Can't you supply the heat? Isn't that your whole thing?
Oh, we're gonna be up at 3:30 arguing about. Like, I'm just saying, I'm gonna be there. You want me to warm up your coffee? Like, I can come over to your place now. I have nothing else going on. Shut up.
Thank Christ you don't know where I live.
Well, you know, internet search. I'm pretty good with that stuff.
I'm a super spy. Good fucking luck, buddy.
Yeah, well, enjoy your evening, and I'll see you bright and early. You want me to pick up, like, some donuts or something on the way? I could do a drive-through. What do you like?
Grab some Krispy Kremes, and I'll see you at 6 at the base.
Okay, well, I'll be there bright and shiny, or flaming, or burning, whatever. Enjoy your rest of your morning, night.
Yeah, you too.
Okay, bye-bye.
Fucking guy.
Fucking guy.
Perfect. All right. Meanwhile, actually, not meanwhile. Later that morning, it's just a little past 6:30. The lights on stage begin to lighten up. The hosts, two shiny, smiled folk with their perfect hair and perfect clothes sitting on the stage. Wake up, West Coast! It's me, your host, Daryl, and I'm Dana, and we are having a wonderful time today with our special guests. Why don't we go ahead and say hello to them again? Hello, Snow Angel and Rush! And as we pull back, we reveal that you are basically sitting on a Good Morning America set on these tall stools. Why they have you in stools, you never figure out. But you are basically on this like giant set background, full audience at 6:30 in the morning for some god unknown reason, as you are sitting there with Dana and Daryl. Daryl looks like a sandy blonde white dude who's been spray tanned enough to look good under camera, but up close you can start to see the imperfections in his pores, the gap in his teeth, and the bit of gum recession from constant use of whitening strips. As he smiles at you, you can see that the crow's feet beginning to form in his eyes, that he's going to have to get Botoxed out pretty soon. And Dana's no better. Dana is a woman of indigenous descent who is looking like she just very, like, within the past month had her lips plumped and her butt lifted, which nobody can see except for, I'm going to say Snow Angel, where you are sitting. You're going to see this, like, big, freshly installed bubble butt, which is, I'm going to say that's special Novatech. Because they would have gone plastic surgery. You know they would have. And she is doing her absolute best to cling on to 27, even though she's 32.
All right.
So hi, Rush, Snow Angel, it's so wonderful to have you here. The audience.
Dana, Daryl, it's great to be here.
It's so exciting. Thank you for having us on.
Well, we couldn't have done this without you. We also have one of your other teammates showing up in a little bit for a segment we're hoping that you'll help us with. But first, I wanted to ask you, Snow Angel, you're not originally from Vancouver. You're from Vancouver Island, up in the Comox area?
Yep, that's correct.
How do you like the big city?
It's a good question. You know, I mean, I go home pretty frequently. You know, I can just fly across the strait and visit my folks. Well, my dad. Yeah, but, you know, like the big city, there's like so much here. Robson Street, you know, like, gotta get me my...
Davie Street, yeah, absolutely.
Yep. Yeah, Davie's great too. Like the restaurants are really awesome. Really awesome culture down there.
So where's your favorite place to perch?
That's a great question. You know, I think I'm like obviously on the Harbor Tower on our HQ. We've got a great view there over Cole Harbor.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So I have to ask, favorite thing about Vancouver? Have you actually made it out to the suspension bridge or up along the climb? Like, what's your favorite? I mean, do you hike?
Well, I'll be honest. I tried the gross grind once, and I got about a quarter of the way up, and surprise, surprise, my legs don't get enough of a workout these days, so I may have cheated a little bit on the way, but I made it to the top.
Well, you never skip wing day.
Never skip wing day.
And Rush, so you actually are originally from Vancouver, so I have to ask, what's better? Going for a jog or taking the SkyTrain?
Oh, well, I will admit before, you know, all this, I definitely was a fan of SkyTrain, but nothing beats the fresh open air now. I love the seawall. Definitely jog around that a few million times a day, just to keep the muscles.
A few million? And you're not kidding, are you?
No, no. I don't think I've ever clocked it, but it feels like a lot.
Now, how fast can you go?
Well, the last time I've been clocked in with Dr. Christie at at good old HQ.
The Molson Muscle. Oh yeah, the Molson Muscle. The audience.
Yeah, Dr. Christie. She's clocked me in about just under kind of your typical 737 jumbo jet. You know, I could race them, but you know, I don't know if I'm quite that fast yet.
But you're really fast too, aren't you, Snow Angel?
I do my best.
Have you two ever raced? Oh, that's a good one. Have you ever raced?
That's a good question. I don't think we have recently, no.
I don't think we have. No, we've kind of, you know, just been introduced as a team, so I don't think we've had an official race yet.
So, we should definitely set that up sometime. Maybe we could do a fun run for charity. Oh, that'd be so great. I know, right? Great ideas here. So, I guess my last question before we head over to the next segment is there anything you want to say to the audience in Vancouver and British Columbia? So we heard, actually, I'm just getting a note from my producer right now. I'm supposed to ask you something, if it's not too much trouble.
Shoot.
Yeah.
Well, Snow Angel, I heard a rumor that you had an interesting encounter with Warhawk, wasn't it? Down in Anaheim. There are rumors circulating around the internet that you two might have some type of romance going. He's a very fetching man.
Well, I love Warhawk. I'm a big fan. Very professional, but you know what they say about rumors, Daryl.
Are you sure? Because I've just been told by my producer that we can get him on the line right now. In fact, here he is now, and the little screen will go, and you'll see Warhawk, who is I don't think I described him physically in the last game, besides being like a svelte man with like long like metal wings coming out of his back. So he is... Ooh, Warhawk. What would he look like? Help me describe Warhawk, guys. Like, what does he look like? Who's an actor for him? Let's cast him. Because I want to say Anthony Mackie, but I don't want to go there immediately after finishing that show.
I mean, that's what I'm thinking in my head only, too, so...
Okay.
Oh, no,
Krista.
I have to Google what Anthony Mackie looks like.
Anthony Mackie looks like he knows something about you, but he won't tell you.
Oh, okay.
He does. It's very true.
Anthony Mackie is
exactly.
Falcon.
He's Falcon.
yeah, he's Falcon.
Yeah,
So
he's
that's the joke.
A little on
That's
the
the
nose.
joke.
That's a little on the nose. Okay, we'll say that he, you know what, he looks like Rami Malek. So he is kind of like a dusty skin, kind of like vaguely like Middle Eastern complexion, and I guess Rami Malek's Egyptian, so like that kind of complexion, like short, like curly black hair, kind of a long face with a prominent chin, and just like kind of deep set eyes, but a fantastic smile, like really like kind of average looking until his mouth opens, and then it's like, oh, and he kind of, hi everybody, good to see you here. This is Warhawk. He waves. The audience, ah! You detect that they might go a little more wild for him than you, and that...
Piper's face is like twitching at this point.
Hey, sorry to call in like this. Yeah, so I was just wondering if the next time you were down in the States, maybe we could go for a fly.
Yeah, that'd be great. How about next Tuesday?
It's a date, he says with a smile, and the audience goes fucking nuts. Christy, where you are back at the base, just waking up from your like 3-hour cat nap and getting back to work, you are going to get a superhero alert on your phone that says, confirmed, Warhawk and Snow Angel are dating.
What? I find it. I open up whatever screen is available,
and it's just it goes live streaming to this.
Yeah. Oh no.
Anyway, I gotta go put out some fires, literally. The Cascadian mountain range is getting a little bit hot. It's a good thing these wings don't melt.
Well, if it's already hot there, you should be careful. Don't want to make it any hotter.
Woo! The audience goes. Well, damn, he says.
Brad, that was so good.
Looking forward to Tuesday. Gotta go save the world. See ya, Angel. And he'll wink in the camera. And speaking of hot, why don't we go ahead to our next segment, Cooking in the Kitchen. And then you will hear like a ringing noise. It's like, which we'll do right after we get back from this commercial break. Tired of everyday apparel? Try U-Fiber from The Gap. Fill your gap with U-Fiber today. And then just start going through these litany of commercials. All right, we're out. We're good. All right. Hey, great interview, guys. Great interview. Yeah, it was really good. It was really good. Are you ready for the cooking segment? Let's go ahead and get you aproned up. Are you both in that still? Is that going to be okay?
You didn't tell me you were going to bring him on.
Oh, sorry. It's
Yeah, not cool. Not cool, guys.
Well, your manager said it was okay, so I thought it was fine. And to be fair, it was my producer. You want to talk to Kendrick over there?
Is Sonya like standing behind the camera being like...
Yeah, your manager is sitting there like clicking a pen going... Sonya follows the gaze at Coda Kendrick, and then, like a heat-seeking missile, proceeds to go and have words with this piece of shit producer. So, both of you are coming over and doing the cooking segment, right?
Yeah, let's go.
Sure.
All right.
I'm
Do
just.
it. Hit me with an apron.
All right,
Where
so
do you want me to go?
several PAs come and they apron you up. All right, we have 60 seconds till we're back. 60 seconds till we're back, one of the PAs says, rushing across the stage. All right, you're looking good. Oh, here, 1 sec. Makeup! Rush, we should probably fix whatever's going on with your face right now.
What?
Your makeup's uneven. I think you wiped it. I didn't see you wipe it, but then again, you're pretty fast. A guy with a makeup palette comes over and goes, "Oh, I can touch this up, no problem. Hold on 1 second, sweetie. Okay, don't blink." And begins to adjust your face makeup. Mostly just like kind of your eyeshadow is a little smudged. A little bit of your liner is kind of like a little raccoony right now.
Yep.
All right.
Thank you, I guess.
And all right, we are good to go in 10. All right, so head behind that counter, and we are gonna be on our way. You can hear in the corner, and never do that to my fucking clients again, or else I will fucking take your balls and I will feed them to you, and then when you shit them, I will feed them to you again. And you'll be eating shit and balls and shit and balls. I don't even know what Sonya looks like, but she's my hero now. All right, so cutting back across, they line you up. Basically, the entire stage is like this giant crescent moon shape. And they just take you over to the next area, which is a bunch of stainless steel counters with a kind of a reclaimed wood background. You know, like, oh, that looks like it was floating in the bay a while ago type of wood. That's like so chic again now. And but it's kind of like designed to look simultaneously like a corporate kitchen, but also like it could be like your rich cousin's house, right? And they take you over there where Chef Ray is over there. Now, Chef Ray is a fairly stocky Korean man. Definitely has the beginnings of a second, more like a frog chin, you know, like that kind of like sack type of chin, disappearing into his body. But as he moves around, he is a combination of like fat and muscle that makes it so that whenever you see him move, he kind of strains against his short chef sleeves. Like he is basically, he kind of looks like Oddjob.
Okay.
Right?
Okay, yeah.
So he's about 5'9", and he's sporting this black trimmed goatee and one of the chef hats. And as we, all right, we're back in 3, 2. Donnie is standing in the middle of the scene. They kind of push you up next to him, Piper.
Is there anything that would be knocked over by a set of 10-foot wings?
Tons. Tons.
As you knock things over, if things fall, Rush is gonna drink.
Okay. That sounds good. Okay, so as we cut back, all right, we're back in 3, 2, 1. Welcome back to Wake Up West Coast, and here we are, cooking in the kitchen with Chef Ray. Hi everybody, Chef Ray here, and I am incredibly excited to be here today with not 1, not 2, but 3 superheroes. So why don't we go ahead and say hello to them right now. So, first of all, we have the amazing Rush. Rush, how you doing?
I'm hungry, Ray, so I really hope that you have a lot of food prepped, because a girl that runs needs to eat 50,000 calories a day. Yeah. I eat a lot.
Well, that's great. We also have Snow Angel and my good friend Ignition, who's been on the program before. Now, today, we are actually going to be doing something phenomenal. It's funny you say that we have to have a lot of food here, because we have tons. In fact, we've got more wings that we're making today than Snow Angel.
Snow Angel's gonna like look kind of like shocked at the joke. It's like,
with your super hearing rush, you'll be close in on Ray. She's making a face. So, if you're at home, what you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to get. Well, actually, Rush, can you give me a hand with this? It looks like I didn't grab all the ingredients. They warned you about this beforehand. So, what we're gonna need is 10 pounds of chicken wings, which are in the fridge right now. You're just gonna... Okay.
Yeah, before he finishes speaking, she's back with the 10 pounds of wings.
Okay, so we're gonna need 10 pounds of chicken wings. We're going to need 4 ounces of cayenne pepper, as well as some pickling vinegar and brown sugar and... whoa, that's so fast. And can I get you to do me a favor real quick?
Yeah.
I want you to make me a... Ooh, what kind of roll would this be? Ooh,
Athletics?
you know what? This is gonna be a basic roll, but you know what? They're gonna have I was gonna say the cayenne pepper moving at that speed might not be a good idea, but I'm assuming that they'll have it in a Tupperware or something like that.
I was really hope they'd have things like closed off.
unless they have things in the little dishes they prepare them in.
Oh,
and
God.
so you'll appear back with the dish, but the thing that was in it will have just like escaped.
It's just in like a lump in the air for a second.
Yeah.
It Thanos is down to the floor.
Yep.
You arrive in a cloud of cayenne pepper.
It's my super attack.
Cayenne.
Oh God, I love this game, guys. This is so
Great. This is fan-friggin-tastic.
This is not what I think a lot of people expected from a superhero game, but it's so mundane and awful, and I love it. What I am going to do, though, is moving at that speed is going to generate a point of collateral. So, whoosh, I have a point of collateral. Yay!
Did you want me to do a roll at all, or no?
No, it's only when it hits 10. When it hits 10, we do a roll. So until... Oh, sorry, you're talking about just in general? No, I'm going to say...
Yeah, because you were telling me about doing a base roll.
I was thinking that you can probably move
okay.
at super speed without any problem. I think that making you roll to transport powder is kind of dumb. Unless... I mean,
the last time you had me roll to wash dishes, I failed, so...
You were really... Oh, wait, no, that was Ivy. That doesn't count. That was a different game.
Ivy.
I was like, I didn't have Rush do that. And I totally would.
No,
Dishes
but you
are
had
fragile.
me roll something for mundane and I failed.
All right, so, Snow Angel, do you do much cooking?
I make a wicked grilled cheese.
We'll have to have you on to do that sometime. I bet that's the type of food that goes great when you're flying.
Yeah, it's good because you can hold it in your hands.
Speaking of holding in your hands, that's why my boy Ignition over here is gonna help us out. Now, why don't we go ahead and get this out on the grill? Uh-oh! As all the wings start to go on there with Rush's help. It looks like I forgot the charcoal. Does anybody have a light?
Well, funny thing about that.
And as soon as you kind of like appear kind of into the spotlight, the audience is like, yeah! You actually see a couple of guys going, ooh, 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 light it up, light it up, light it up. Which is a single you released a couple of years ago.
Wow, I see that you're making the hot wings. Can't get much hotter in here, or could it?
What?
Well, now that you're here, Donnie, you really bring the heat to every room you go and enter.
I'll reach over the grill and try to start the fire.
All right, you can, so spend a point of quantum and you can absolutely do that. Just, woo! And that used an incendiary powder, so that's gonna raise the collateral by 1. Woo! I love that this is a doomsday tracker, basically.
Right? It's just like tick, 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 tick.
And I'm gonna assume you're using lethal fire on the chicken wings, because otherwise you get salmonella.
Oh yeah.
You just like impact blast them.
Gotta get it down to the bone.
Oh, okay. And what I'd like from everybody is, why don't we go ahead and do a roll to see how performative you all are. I want to see how charismatic this is. I want to see how good this is. So you can either give me, all of you, a persuasion, a empathy, or a command roll. to kind of like just, or you know what? I'll even
What
allow
about
an
culture?
Culture? Sure. I'll even allow integrity if you're just gonna grin and bear it.
Are we can pick one of those three, each of us?
You can pick one of those three, each of you, and I'm gonna give you a 1-point enhancement for being on TV with the studio. And you know what? I'm gonna give you 2 enhancements. One for being on TV and having all your makeup did, and for being in the center spotlight. But one for having a really warmed up audience as well. So that
and are
means,
we rolling that like with presents or?
What are you gonna roll it with? So why don't we start with you, Snow Angel? So I would say probably presents for you.
Like 4 dots in presents,
Yeah, so 4 dots in presents, and don't forget that your fame and I believe your looks edge is going to give you like
enhancements, don't they?
I think you're going to have 5 enhancements total to this.
Okay. Oh, and critical successes you roll again, right?
Critical successes, like if you roll a 10, you re-roll it until it stops rolling a 10.
Okay. Oh, it just went away. Hold on.
That's
so
okay.
I'm at 3 successes.
Oh God.
And that's 5 successes, but I can roll one of them again.
Do it.
So 6 successes plus enhancements.
Okay, so that's 13 successes. That is
right?
going to be
Dang.
ungodly. So that is going to be, let me check my scale chart on this, because I want to see what you can basically do. So between that and scale chart.
And you should not put Snow Angel on TV.
Yo, you should.
No, we should.
So 13 successes means that just the power of this, you can spend as many points, as many successes to raise the scale of what you're doing. So, for example, you could be as charismatic as like George Clooney in his heyday, for example.
Okay.
Or someone who's even more charismatic. Who's the most charismatic person you've ever seen on TV? Barack Obama before he was president was really good, but like, he's still good. But like in his like pre days, like he won me over. But you can do like a I don't know, like a Colbert level charisma or okay,
sure.
And
is that spending 1 success or
that's gonna spend 4 of them.
Okay.
Just to be that charismatic. And what I will allow you to do is you can pass some of those forward as an enhancement, or you can bank a couple of them as momentum.
Yeah, let's put some of it into our momentum pool. Okay. That's a good idea.
Sounds good. So I'm gonna go ahead and raise I've capped your momentum at 10, just so you know.
Okay.
I forget what the actual cap is, so I'm capping it at 10.
I think 10 is the cap.
Okay, well that's gonna add 3 more points to your momentum pool. So you are at momentum 8 right now. Oh, pardon me, you are at momentum... Oh, I put a dozen of them here. Crap. You're at momentum 9, apparently. I have to redo this graphic. All right. So that is fantastic. The audience, so how are you doing this? Like, what are you doing that's so charismatic besides, 1, flirting with Warhawk, 2, just kind of being gorgeous and wingy on stage?
I don't know, it's a cooking show. I don't know how she's charismatic during a cooking show.
You could like take a bite of one of these and be like, oh, it's so good, it lifts you off your feet.
There you go. Yeah, she
Something
does
like that. Okay. So 13.
Just lots of zingers. Lots
of zingers. Yeah. Okay. And then who's going next?
I can go next.
Okay, so Rush, what are you using?
I'm gonna use culture and presence.
Culture and presence. Cool. You're going to have 5 enhancements passed over from Snow Angel.
And I also get 2 enhancements from my artistic edge.
Okay. I can't remember off the top of my head if you're allowed to have more than 5 enhancements on a roll. You couldn't in Scion. That was the cap. But you know what? It's a morning show. I'll allow 7.
Okay, cool. All right.
Everyone's just real happy to be there.
Everyone's too tired.
All right, that is... And 10s roll one more time?
10s roll until they stop rolling 10s.
Okay. All right, so that's only 3 successes.
3 successes? Okay.
Yeah.
But that's plus 7 enhancements, so that's 10 successes. You are going to be just the most endearing person. Like they
Plus,
are...
like she's putting on the little show with the running fast and ingredients. She's kind of like really hamming it up.
It's so good. In fact, I'll allow you to make it so that you can use your powers freely at supersonic speed without raising the collateral pool.
Cool.
Because anything that you do, like create like a windstorm, is kind of like part of the show at that point.
Yeah.
And
she definitely goes out and like picks up something fresh from like a supermarket like far away and runs back being like, you know what, I was kind of craving, I think it would really go well with some nice fresh cheese from that dairy farm across town. Let me just be 1 second. Pew,
oh wait.
pew.
And then you're back. As soon as you bring it back, like Chef Ray's gonna take it from you. Yeah, you know, this actually would be really good, but you ran off before I could say we probably should also get some chives. Would you mind?
I wouldn't. I'll be right back before I finish saying the sentence. Chives.
This is perfect. But you know what else will be good? Some fresh shrimp from the bay. And you know, I think this. And there's just pew, 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 pew. All right, so that is going to be fantastic. I've added another point. You have 10 points of momentum right now. That will continue forward. And then, so you're just blurring around, everybody's in love with you. And then I will go ahead and add another +3 forward to Mike. Normally, y'all would be able to choose what you spend with these points in like combat, but it's a morning show. I don't think y'all care. If you do care, interject and tell me. Like, if you want to, you can also do things like make your friends or teammates look bad with your successes. No complications. All right,
yeah, but Piper would probably do that to Donnie. To be honest. Yeah.
Okay, so why don't we go ahead and negotiate what this is? So you're probably gonna try to like knock over some of the bowls of wings or hot sauce on the floor.
Yeah, like make Donnie look dumb. So ideally, like trip him or something, probably, but like not in a way that it's obvious she did it. Just making him look dumb.
Okay.
Now, that's what I want my million successes to do. Is want me to stealthily ruin Donnie.
So basically,
accidentally hit him in the face with your wing or something. Like, oh, sorry, they're so big.
So, Rush, are you going to just allow this?
No, if she's dropping things on the floor, Rush will be picking things up.
Okay, so you are playing middle person between these antics. Yep. Okay, so I will describe what happens once we find out what Ignition rolls. Ignition, what do you got?
I rolled 8 successes. So.
Holy shit! What'd you use for that?
I used my persuasion and composure, because if I have to be on screen after my escapades last night and barely had enough coffee this morning, and I have to be with these ding-dongs after the nightmare, there's so much composure right now you don't even know.
So you are managing just to be like the coolest guy on the block, which is ironic as you're lighting everything on fire. Stuff gets knocked to the ground. Some of Piper's wing gusts are going to cause the grill to ignite in your face, and you're gonna respond with like one-liners.
Oh, there goes my eyebrows again. Good thing they grow. Good thing they grow back really fast. And if it wasn't for Angel here, I mean, what would I do with keeping those fires really burning hot?
Woo! Looks like Warhawk's gonna have some competition. You hear kind of come over from Daryl. That was his name. That shit.
Warhawk, that guy's an ice cube.
All right.
Seems pretty cool. Come on, Ignition.
Yeah,
give the guy a chance.
He's cool. I mean, he can hold my beer anytime.
Christy's just at the back of the base, just like massaging her.
Speaking of beer,
can Rush be texting Christy, being like,
"Oh yeah, secretly like under the table."
This is terrible. This is terrible. Kill me now, please.
And
you're doing really good, hun.
Hey,
I hate this so much.
Speaking of beer, Chef Ray says, I'm sad that we couldn't have Molson Muscle here today. I hear she's doing something really important for all mankind. So, this one's for you and our sponsor. And he begins to go into like Molson Nova, the new beer that's designed for the Nova on the go. Warning, drink responsibly. Drink responsibly. Molson Nova is not designed for normal humans with a 60% alcohol content in a beer, probably. Please drink responsibly. Do not drink and drive. Do not operate heavy machinery. Do not operate lasers or any type of space vehicle while under the influence.
Don't fly and drive, people, or don't drink and fly.
Oh, Donnie, these wings are great. If only we had somebody, you know what? We should probably just enjoy these ourselves. I mean, there's an entire bowl here. This is gonna be great. We can even probably give some out to the audience. What do you say? Yeah!
Oh, I'll be the first one in line to start handing them out. And I'll grab the bowl and move out.
And then
into the
suddenly,
audience.
of course, as is scripted, the bowl is suddenly empty.
Oh no!
What
They're
happened?
all gone!
Where'd they go? And they all turn to
Burp
Rush, of
from
course.
Tessa. Burp from Rush.
Just like barbecue sauce all over her
Yeah.
face.
That was strategically like, okay, then you're gonna blot it here and here. And they're like, well, I guess she said she was hungry.
I did.
And we're out. Hey, that was really good. That was really good, guys. That was wonderful. Hey, thank you so much for being here on the show. If you ever want to come back, Ignition, man, gives you a fist bump. Whew, that's hot. You just let me know, okay?
What are you doing next Thursday? I'm thinking of firing up the grill. Why don't you just bring your family over and we can...
like off the show. Because during the day I'm doing tikka masala. But like, yeah, you know what? At night,
no.
Yeah, Peggy'd really like that.
Yeah, you guys come over and I'm bringing the steaks.
Well, yeah, that sounds absolutely great. So like at the harbor place?
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I'll give you a guided tour and everything.
You know, that would be an absolute honor. And hey, you too. Like, I know this is the first time I've ever had you on my segment. It's usually they're pretty jealous about letting guests over here, but you know, it was fantastic. Were the wings good? Like,
Yeah, they were great. It's pretty satisfying. I'm gonna be hungry in like a few minutes, but like it was really good, tasty.
You know, we got all the Holden ones that like all the ones we had you hide off camera.
Yeah.
Do you want to take those with you?
Yeah. Thanks. That'd be great.
That's not a problem at all. Look, hey, I got a girl about your age, and same thing, like real eater. Actually,
Well, it was a pleasure to meet you.
yeah, sorry, snow angel. Sorry, he was like, actually, he was going off in his head about actually it's a problem. I think we're just gonna be an intervention, but hey, so you know, it's fantastic to have you. You ever want to come back? Maybe we could. I'd love to do a segment with the two of you called Fast Food. Huh? What do you think?
Yeah,
That'd be great.
Yeah. Or we could do another idea. Well, I've had this other idea for a show where we do like a food truck, but it's like a flying thing, right? Like, you ever seen Blade Runner where they've got that cart that goes, okay, we need to get going, Sonia says, walking up to you. Are you doing okay? You looked lovely up there. Really, you look great.
Piper's gonna look over at Sonia and be like, I had an idea. We have to do a DoorDash race.
There we go.
I think I don't think we can use that name, but we can come up with something. We'll call it
Street Dash.
Street Speed, or no,
Yeah.
Street Speed is something
We should
that you
probably
snort.
not call it that.
No.
All right. Well, it's been
The
lovely.
name.
Hey, here's my card. And he'll hand Sonia will grab both of the cards that he's handing. Understood. Gotcha. All right, come on. Greg's waiting in the car. We need to get
Good
you
guess.
guys back to base.
For Donnie, right? We don't need a car.
I'm taking the car. I'm not. Like, I'm taking a coffee and I'm sitting in the car.
You know
and
what?
I'm-
Actually, I could have a coffee. You know what? I ran around before. I'll take
Like,
the car.
there's-
I'll sit down.
Like,
for one
seriously,
time.
like, it's 10 minutes in traffic of just like peace and quiet. It's like the best.
It's
part
true.
of
True,
your day.
actually.
It's true.
You know what? Yeah.
Do Piper's wings like fit in a car?
No, you'll have to hike it.
No, they have the sunroof. You go out the
So
sunroof.
just go out the
Oh.
sunroof.
They'll fit in the van. As you walk off stage, Tessa, your bodyguard, stands up. Ajax, who is it Ajax or is it Jax? It's just Jax.
It's just Jax, but we could
Just
also
Jax.
his nickname could be Ajax. I could call him when
Because he cleans up.
Yeah.
Ajax looks like Cobra Bubbles from Lilo and Stitch, doesn't he?
Yes.
Just a
Yeah.
huge, dark guy with like shaved head with like sunglasses, being like,
I have no sense of humor unless I do.
Yeah.
I actually do, but I don't express it.
Yeah, his sense of humor is like, what kind of fishes don't swim? Dead ones. Or he gets one of those like jokes that kind of makes you go, where he's like, what's white and annoying at breakfast?
Eggs.
An avalanche. All right.
Not wrong.
So he heads over to the car and gets behind the wheel. And as you head to the loading bay, of course, you're going to pass by all sorts of other things. You're on the Hollywood North setup here, so there's all sorts of promo posters for other things that are coming out. There's they're filming like a TV series right now. Pirates are really big right now, so there's like a promo poster for the Ghosts of Saltmarsh over there. Over here, there's a promo poster for some revival show, the sci-fi show from the 2000s called United We Stand. It's got a revival poster up there. And
they bringing that garbage back?
I know, right? They might be. It's going to take till 2028. And just a bunch of posters like that are up. And they got James Spader back though, so that's kind of good. Anyway, he's old now. 2028, yeah. And they take you.
But that man has a voice like Voltron.
Yeah. Where they had to stare at his crotch the entire thing, or something like, or that. That's what it was. They kept looking at James Spader's face, which meant they were looking at Ultron's crotch the entire time, because he's like 12 feet tall.
Yeah.
And with that, they take you into the van, which you see that Greg is sitting inside.
Would it be possible for Piper to have snagged an eye patch off the props table from the pirate thing, so when she gets into the car, she's also wearing an eye patch?
Perhaps.
Oh, that'd be so good, please.
And she's just gonna she's not gonna say anything about it. She's gonna be sitting there with an eye patch, just staring at it.
Greg, in the form of J.M. Appel, turns to the three of you. Who the fuck are you?
You know smoking's kills, right?
You know what else kills? Me.
Yeah, I meant to
Good morning.
I'm sorry. I meant to
too.
apologize for the late call last night. I feel really bad about that.
What are you talking about?
It won't happen again.
We did not speak on the phone last night.
Yeah, I know. That's what I've been saying too. Like,
was it a booty call?
I was wondering.
Piper just said that to Rush, but everyone could probably hear it.
Oh yeah. You hear over the van's PA system Jack say,
"We're gonna pull into traffic right now. Everyone buckle up. Also, what's a pirate's favorite letter of the alphabet?"
Please say it's the C.
What's the letter?
You have to guess first.
Arr!
Arr.
Oh, you think it'd be, but they love the sea.
See, I've heard this joke before, man.
Did you see the show, Jax? How terrible were we?
I was right off stage. Y'all were good. Real good.
Ah.
I think they love you.
Oh, we love you too, Jax.
Right?
I said they love you.
Aw, I love you too, Jax.
Love you too, Jax.
he adjusts his rear view mirror so you see sunglasses looking back at you.
Jerks. Activate the windshields. Turn up our cloaking device so they cannot see inside of the car. Roger.
You mean the tinted windows?
Yes, but it is a biomolecular tint that we can turn up. Tabernacle.
Biomolecular taint.
Who said that?
Oh, I have Christy on the phone. We're having it. I'm calling her after the show. I wanted to rant about how terrible I felt on that stupid thing.
Listen,
and then tense up. All right, guys, seriously, come on. Come on. I do not sound like that. It is a very, very manageable French accent. Okay?
I am a French pirate. Yeah.
Can we pretend like we're professional for like 10 minutes?
I was professional in there when they had me run around.
10 minutes in traffic. That's all I'm asking for. Like, seriously.
I'm sorry. I need to let off steam after having to just... Can you go get this, Rush? You're so fast. Ah, blah, blah, blah.
Look, guys, Greg says, turning around, having shed his Gem Appel costume for the moment. You are fabulous, and you are fast. You did a good job. Okay? I'm not fucking kidding. Check the back of the seat here. And suddenly, like, the little view screen on the back of the seat turns on and shows, like, a bunch of your viewer ratings. You're good. You are the second most watched program in Canada.
Shit, I got 14 new subscribers just for the show.
Yeah.
What's the first? The Weather Network?
Huh?
What was the first?
No. It's don't worry about it. Are you gonna check your phone to see?
Yep.
Okay. It is a I'm trying to remember what the exact term for this is, but basically, like, it's a bounced American channel that's showing Good Morning America with the Emerald City Champions on it. And it's, hello, Good Morning America. Today we have special guest, the Silver Shield. Silver Shield looking like, blonde hair, blue-eyed, sitting, hey, I'm happy to be here. Good morning, America. Silver Shield here, ready to protect you. I keep coming back like a bad penny.
She exits the video immediately after that. Nope.
Was that Silver Shield? I heard that guy had an overbite. He had it corrected. He had to wear, like, the headgear and everything for, like, 18 months. As an adult.
Greg stares you down for just a moment. You want to see the photos?
Yes.
See, I heard it. It was true. Please, show me. I need to see this.
For the rest of your ride back, you are looking at awful pre-public superhero photos of the Emerald City Champions.
Yes.
Where you can see Warhawk's... Actually, Warhawk's chin is real. He's really that chiseled. The teeth, though. The teeth were a work. He was really snaggletooth before this. And they did a lot of corrective work. Most of that dazzling smile. The cheeks are his. The teeth are Cap's.
Piper's gonna be like, can you send me that picture?
Piper.
I have to show this to someone.
You hitting that? You hitting that later?
I mean,
Piper's gonna like have a sudden moment where she like realizes that she agreed to go on a date with Warhawk because she was just like totally in the moment prior to that. She'd be like, "Oh shit! How many days till Tuesday?"
Tuesday is tomorrow.
Tomorrow? God, I thought it was.
Yeah, usually
I thought it was Friday.
No, it's Monday.
Your schedule.
Oh, come on. You guys would make cute little wink babies.
His wings are metal. He's like a normal person with metal wings. I'm getting like half robot babies.
Who knows? I don't know how it works.
If you're going to have babies, you hear from the Sonia in the backseat, you're going to want to clear that by me first.
What if I want robot babies, Sonia?
You got to clear it by me.
All right, all babies go through Sonia. Got it.
All babies come through me. Although if you need me to surrogate, that's going to be an extra charge. It's in the contract.
What did you say, Rush?
I said your poor vagina. If all babies come through you, your poor vagina.
Oh, no. Don't talk about Sonia's vagina.
I'm pretty sure that wasn't in the contract.
It's a sore subject.
All right, and with that, you make it back to the base because I can't top vagina sore subject. I can't. I really hope Onyx Path isn't like.
I was gonna say I'm having fun with saying vagina so many times on it.
We're a mature channel. It's fine.
We're absolutely okay.
At least they better be. If we're the most mature thing on their channel, that's trouble.
Ooh, that's unfortunate.
Yep.
With that, you will be led back to Harbor Tower, Utopia Harbor Place, that is. Led out front, and ooh, that reminds me, I should probably change to Utopia Harbor Place. Y'all can keep it what it is. There we go. Oh, now I'm in the same room as Donnie. Let me fix this.
Oh no!
All right.
And me too, but hey.
Oh yeah, crap. Then it's fine. I will go back. Sorry, I walked into the room, forgot why I was there, and then walked back. Okay?
I think he forgot his eye patch.
All right, so you get out, you do the whole thing with like the press and
Hello, it's good to see you. Fuck off.
yeah, and
You're supposed to say tabernacle instead of fuck off. Merd.
Rush, I swear to God, if you try to correct my acting, I went to fucking Juilliard. Your little speed thing is cute, but I'd like to see you manage to hold the stage with Sir Ian McKellen. Okay? 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 Okay.
That man's 1,000,000 years old at this point.
I know, right?
Well, Greg's in his late 40s.
Oh, I guess. Anyway.
Also, they found a way to like make Ian McKellen survive indefinitely.
Oh, good. That's all that matters.
Schwarzenegger's the president, and Ian McKellen is alive. Those are my stipulations for this.
That is my dream
This
future.
is the world I want to live in.
Yes. Yes.
All right. These are the political statements I can say on someone else's channel. Boom.
Continue.
I want a president that can punch aliens. That's all I want.
I mean, that's all anyone should ever want.
Really? I know.
I know, right? Like, you know, and Trudeau's still around.
He's still prime minister, apparently.
Well, there's no term limits.
There isn't a term limit. This is true.
I had to check after game because I'm not originally Canadian. Everybody else is.
Oh yeah, prime ministers don't have term limits. Yeah,
they
don't. But they don't have powers like the president. So.
No, they really don't. They don't have a nuke button except for that 1 week when Canada was a superpower or a nuclear power for like a week. Look it up. It's a fun bit of history.
We have our moments.
It was during the Cuban Missile Crisis when America was like, "Hey, Canada, have these nukes in case they blow us up. You blow them up. Deal?" And Canada was like, "All right, cool.
All right, nukes.
We're relevant now.
We'll toss it in the shed."
Don't toss it, Canada.
We're gonna toss it in the back and then
you
go
tossers
on the roof and
don't
have
do
some
it. All right.
Exactly.
All right. You head through the press and head back up into the main relaxing area. Greg says, "All right, meeting in the conference room in 15. Grab your coffee, grab any I guess additional breakfast you need, and then we will go and have a quick conversation." Piper, can you run and can you grab the file folders in the back storage room for me?
Yes. Piper also needs to run to the bathroom.
I was giving you an excuse.
Oh, perfect.
Okay, cool. Great.
That's why it was such a lame excuse. I was like, file folders. Because Prin has a small bladder.
It is their kryptonite.
All right, so once you're back
Christy, I guess, will be down at the... Someone will probably need to come get Catherine, because she'll be down in the lab again.
All right.
Rush will run down.
Fabulous. I'm so sorry about that. That was awful.
God, I don't... Be a hero. Save the world. Oh, go do fucking talk shows.
Yeah. Don't be a babysitter between someone that can light things on fire and someone that can fly. Right.
Oh my god. Did you see those two?
I couldn't believe it. Now, to be fair, if you didn't know them, you may not have noticed, but you did a good job covering. So good job.
Yeah, I try. That's the only super thing I could do today, other than be a showpiece, go run and grab ingredients.
Yeah.
Ugh, and just eat all the chicken wings. Yeah. Oh, good. Nah.
You did it, and you did a really good job.
Thanks. I guess I didn't really expect this part when they're like, be a superhero.
Yeah, well...
I kind of wish I could just go back to music school, to be honest.
You and me both. Well, not music school, because I didn't do music, but, like, school, yeah.
Yeah.
That's not what you meant. I meant figuratively. Do we have a thing?
Yeah, there's a meeting. I was sent to come grab you.
Cool. Do you mind going my pace?
Yeah, of course. I don't have to go supersonic every time.
That's good.
It's nice to slow down every once in a while.
Yeah, I agree. Nice to just chill.
Yeah.
let's head off.
Yeah.
We'll head back up.
Yeah.
All right. So, as soon as you head into this conference room, you can hear the sound of people assembling. At the end of this, there's only a few of you here. Your manager, so I guess Sonia's here. Which of you had individual managers as well? Did Rush?
I had Karen Small, my momager.
Your momager.
Sonia also, she runs like a firm, so she'd have like other novas she takes care of too, so she wouldn't be around like all the time.
Okay. So Sonia and Karen are here for this meeting, as are Greg, and hey, Dave's there taking notes, taking minutes. You head into the conference room, and inside, Greg takes the front space and sits down. All right, team, how's everyone doing?
A+.
Good. Well, we have something else that we need to discuss. Door shut. All right, Dave, turn the soundproofing on. Yes, sir. You'll hear a slight hum as the white noise generator is turned on, blocking any type of sound from entering or exiting the room. Friday's taken care
of. Did you hear back from the hospital? How are they doing?
There was significant damage. I think, honestly, though, that you shouldn't worry about it. Omelets and eggs. Human being, but piece of shit. The woman was a mother of 4.
How's she doing?
She is doing wonderfully. A little shell-shocked, but hey, that's what we have some of our counselors there for, as well as she's doing a lot better than her maid service job. We made sure that there was a sizable payout to ensure that. She just happens to have won a small lottery.
You didn't, like, wipe her memory or anything. I don't know if you guys can do that, but I feel like this is the location that you would have some weird men in gray shit to wipe people's memories.
Is that a thing you do?
It's not a thing I do.
It's very unethical, Greg.
I don't think we should be throwing slingshots at people about ethics right now.
Look, you can wipe memories or you can pay them off. Paying them off generally works better in the long run. People sometimes will remember suddenly something from their past, and then it's this big traumatic event, whereas if you pay somebody off, they'll just remember you gave them a shit ton of money. And that's a memory that keeps them shut up. Besides, she's got a decent payout. 7 figures, small. It's enough that she can live off that until she either dies or snorts it. At that point, she's not our problem. So, don't worry about him. What we need to worry about, and what we need to take care of, though, is making sure that we don't have something like that happen again. So for the meanwhile, I'd like it if all of you could stay clean, at least for public appearances. If you want to get absolutely fucking blitzed behind closed doors, that's your own business. However, starting next week, we've got some extra assignments on the table. Take a look at your data pads. On each, in front of each of your seats is basically like a piece of plastic, like plexiglass, that is like the tablet of 2028. As you swipe it, you have the option of having it come out holographically or not, because Novatech is like 30 years in the future, at least. All right, so next week we've got a couple of options for shows and for things that you can do with your spare time. Okay, number 1. the government has pressed us to have a camera crew. They want to do a day in the life of Utopia North. 24 hours, following you around, documenting what it is to be a superhero. That is going to be happening in, let's see, today is the 26th. They want to get this out to air soon, and we're hoping to broadcast it on Canada Day, the documentary, so the turnaround's not that bad. I heard you talk about having Chef Ray over on Thursday here for food.
Yeah, I pitched the idea at him. Seemed like a great idea.
Okay, we're going to do 24 hours starting on Thursday.
Oh, great.
Okay? Have him come over. Have it be local celebrity. It's a free cameo on the program. We can have some other celebrities show up to make you all look a little better. Any Vancouver socialites that you know or would like to know? Movie stars?
Is Ryan Reynolds still around?
I was gonna say Ryan Reynolds has been my
Everybody's Ryan Reynolds.
Ryan Reynolds. I'll make a call.
I don't know. There's that other guy, you know, the funny guy that with that laugh. What's his name?
That sounds great. We'll hang out with Ryan Reynolds, and you can hang out with Seth Rogen.
Okay, call Seth
Yeah,
Rogen.
that's his name.
Okay, any others that you want from the local area? Maybe some women? Gotta try to gender balance this.
Well,
gotta make it look good on the camera.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Like, I've had no sleep all night. Can I, like, text them to you later?
Look, here. And he'll slide a tin across the table to you. Just take one of those, okay? Inside, it's a bunch of what kind of look like mint strips? Like breath strips?
Listerine type strips, yeah.
Yeah, Listerine or Mentos ones or whatever.
Opie Smolders is from Vancouver.
Do I still have wing breath? Like, what's going on?
No, it's amphetamine.
No, man. Like,
it's lisdextroamphetamine. It'll help you, and the come down is really mild. Okay.
No,
Or we could just all go for a nap.
Yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. Like, let's all just go for a nap. I mean,
In Greg's
together.
defense,
You're gonna finish the meeting first.
Well, yeah, but after this, I'm gonna go lie down for like an hour or 12.
Donnie, you'll be fine. I literally took those for the last like 6 years of school, so they're fine.
Okay, so
They've managed to take out all the addictive parts of it, so you just use them when you need them.
It's not so much that, it's like I really need to go have a shower and a shave. You know what I'm saying?
okay, Colby Smothers.
Don't
All
wanna
right,
know what you're
so
Piper's gonna send like a DM on her data pad to Greg, I guess, or Dave, whoever was talking about bringing the actors over, and be like, Jewel State, please.
Jewel State. Oh, I loved Firefly.
That classic vintage show.
Like,
so
very
vintage.
so.
So vintage.
old.
All right, so
Piper's probably a bit of a fangirl.
Greg starts listing off a bunch of people as well. Dave is taking notes still. All right, so we're going to look at Ryan Reynolds, Seth Rogen. Hayden Christensen is still in town. Colby Smothers. And also I can get a hold of Carly Rae Jepsen. Jepsen. Is it Jepsen?
Yeah. Man, she had that old hit. It's so long ago.
Her last couple albums have actually been really good. They're
Yeah,
great for keeping you up while you're studying.
Piper's gonna like give Catherine a look.
Look, I know her current stuff is more mom rock than you kids are probably used to with your trip step, but still.
I'm sorry, I like classical music, so like
Well,
like
the
Britney Spears.
no, like Mozart, Beethoven.
And Britney Spears.
Only when I'm feeling spicy.
The term, if you were raised in the right era, is toxic. All right, so we can get all of them. They're local Vancouverites. I can also get Marsha McRoy, and
well, you know how everyone's about the Canucks. I'm sure you could get a few of the Canucks to come over.
Oh, don't worry, I already got that. Don't worry.
Okay.
We'll have a weightlifting competition between Bertuzzi and Catherine over here. Maybe.
But we got Bertuzzi back. He's playing again.
No.
Yes.
No. This is
Or is this his son?
This is his cousin.
Okay.
Oh.
This is his cousin Nate Bertuzzi. Much less scandalous.
Catherine will probably recommend like some local scientist that no one has ever heard of their name, and everyone's like, absolutely.
How do you spell that? Philip Poi?
Philippa Poi.
Philippa.
With an extra SSE. Like Poisse, but it's pronounced Poi.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying like Philip Poi. Okay. Yep, we can absolutely do that. Okay, so that's going to be on Thursday. All of you need to be on best behavior, so I am requiring some R&R on Wednesday night. With that in mind, Wednesday night, I better not regret this, going to be holding a spa night here for you. I need your skin looking good. I need you relaxed. So I've got some of my favorite makeup and massage people going to be here, as well as we're going to be doing a bit of sauna action on level, well, on, you know, the gym level. So be prepared for that. Also,
sorry, question. How does one prepare for the spa? I've never been.
Just show up.
Okay.
Oh, and if you have any, I don't know, do any of you have like any weird things that you need covered up, or any body issues, tentacles or anything like that? I don't know.
I got a bunch of tattoos on my back.
Did you guys send over my like swimsuits from my
You
house,
have all
or...
of your clothes, as well as you're fitted with undergarments specifically tailored for Utopia North. The last thing we need you doing is upskirting in some ripped Lululemons or Licenza things.
Well, there goes my Lululemon.
Exactly. Okay, so that is going to be that. Also, next weekend you are completely booked. If you had other plans, you no longer do.
Piper's eyebrow is gonna be like.
Actually, my bad. That is going to be over the next weekend in July. This weekend is Canada Day, so we have some plans for you, but we need to be on hand for any publicity or any stunts around the city. All right, any publicity, any calls, any potential super threats. Next week, clear your schedule. You're staying at the base. This is what we pay you for. You're also getting holiday pay, so it'll be good. Remember, that's double time.
Are we unionized? We work for the government.
Out of character question, yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, absolutely sick benefits.
Yeah, you know what? You
Pension
are.
for
You would
days.
be. What would you be? CUPE?
Like the Canadian Nova Union.
CAPE?
Yeah, CNU.
Katie.
The Canadian Aberrant Persons.
Well, it would have to be Novas, because Aberrant's the bad one, right?
Yeah, that's true. So
Oh,
this would
okay.
be. What would this be? Canadian.
We'd be CUNY.
CUNY.
That sounds like a
'Cause those are
slang
public-
term.
Well, no, but no, because CUPE is the Canadian Union of Public Employees, so we'd be the Canadian Union of Nova employees.
So good thing you're not the Canadian Union of Nova types.
Exactly. Yes. Yes. That's what people say. They say, "Oh yeah, look, it's the friggin' Nova types," as like in
Yeah.
reference to that. But
Oh,
no,
yeah.
it's actually
Yeah.
CUNY.
All right. Nova types and CUNY. All
Especially
right, so that is it. 2 weeks from now, so next 2 weekends are going to be completely busy. Next weekend, you are going to be at Cape Expo.
Cape X?
An expo?
Cape X, downtown Cole Harbor. You're going to be right there, and you're going to be doing signings and promos.
That's where all the nerds show up, and they're like cosplay as us, and then we have to stand there and...
And they want to
Oh,
touch
that's
your
gonna
hands and
be
give you
weird.
hugs.
I'm usually doing that. Oh, it's gonna be weird to be on the other side of the table.
There was that one time that guy left like a stain on my pants. I don't know what that was about, but
I'm pretty sure that was your own stain, but okay.
no, I'm pretty sure that was hot sauce. But I swear it better be hot sauce.
Oh, people are gonna be cosplaying me. Oh, this is gonna be weird.
Check your data pad.
It's
I brought to the show like a picture from Capex last year where it's like her trying to like get close with her fans, but they're all wearing huge wigs. Just everyone's like, and Piper looks like, ugh.
It's like this, that really huge stairwell next to the convention center?
Yeah.
It's all of you like on different levels pretending like you're flying.
And you have a picture of like Piper getting poked in the head by like a fake wig. It's like, ugh.
Exactly.
Can we just do like
fish
the booth where they like stand in line and then just come up to you and you sign their shit and tell them that like you love them, and then they like take a picture with their friend and then they piss off because I don't really want to interact with them.
We don't need to do speeches, right?
Maybe. But sometimes they expect us to get up on stage and say something to the herd of nerds.
You're gonna be speaking to the nerd herd.
Oh shit.
Hey, you know what? I take that as offense as part of a nerd herd, so...
You have not met a herd like this.
Donnie, like 3 years ago, I met you at a convention.
Wait. Like
I went to Capex like 3 years ago.
Wait. You were like one of the...
Check your tablet.
I'm gonna look at mine.
There's a photo.
I'm sorry, I probably said something really inappropriate.
Tessa, what does the photo of Tessa and Donnie look like? What is he doing? What are you doing?
She's like doing that like really awkward, like I don't know, I'm like half crying of like excitement, being like yeah, it's like a really embarrassing photo, and Donnie's probably like awkwardly putting his arm around her shoulder, being like, get away from me. Oh no, why do you have access to that photo?
We have access to everything you've ever put on social media. We're the government. This is what we do.
I'm sorry, we could do a do-over if you want.
It's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, do-overs.
I could Photoshop that.
Oh, it's okay. I'm just gonna burn that.
You kind of suck at Photoshop, don't you?
Are we done? Is this meeting done?
We're almost done. I need a volunteer for a couple of other projects. Let's see.
Do they involve other people?
Yes, actually. Here's what let me read them off first before you are a complete stick in the mud. I need, let's see. Hold on one moment.
I mean, while he's looking through things, Rush is gonna private message Catherine and being like, do you think if you threw Greg out the window, I would be fast enough to catch him as he came down? Just to scare him a little bit,
I would definitely be willing to try, like, laugh emoji.
Just doesn't his voice just make you want to throw him out the window? Like, it's really annoying.
Like, Catherine subdues a snort and responds with, he's just trying to do his job.
Okay, I've got 4 slots available here. I need someone to go and judge a beauty pageant. It's Miss West Coast.
Oh, they actually give out really good bursaries.
They do. It is an educational scholarship contest that happens to have microthread bikinis.
Do I need to do a speech for that one?
No, mostly just smile and judge.
I will take that one, please. Thank you.
Piper's wing was like pushing Donnie's hand down as he tried to put it up.
Catherine was legitimately like not even thinking about it.
Yeah.
She wasn't just trying to clock block him. She was really like, no, this sounds good. Yeah, let's do that
All right.
Oh, Piper was.
Oh, I'm sure she was.
I need someone to contribute to a roundtable discussion at Simon Fraser University on...
Oh, I'll totally do that.
Sure. It's on sociology and novas.
Oh, I love that stuff. I eat it up for breakfast.
Good. The TV show
but
on
you
the
didn't like forms to fill out.
I don't. You want to trade?
No.
All right.
I like mine.
Yeah, me too. It'll be so great.
Dawnstorm, the supernatural romance detective story, needs a guest star. Who's going? All right, so that is going to be Piper. I've got you there.
Piper is secretly I'm guessing it's like a kind of shitty like sci-fi based in Vancouver.
It is a WB show, is what it is.
Okay, Piper totally watches it.
It's like you can see a clip of it in your head.
Is Jewel State in it? I hope Jewel
State plays the mother or grandmother in that show because Hollywood is awful. But it's like this dewy-eyed like sex pot
Hello, detective. My name is Damien Dawnstorm. And I'm here to solve a murder.
Rush
Who's-
also. Tessa
who's
also
murder?
watches this show too.
Yours.
Dun 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 dun. Dawnstorm
so-
coming this fall
so
to.
jealous Piper. Oh, that
All
sounds
right,
rough.
which means
Piper's gonna be like, "Do you watch Dawnstorm?
I do.
Are you a Stormy?"
I am a story. 100%
Dave will kind of lean and go. I do too.
Yes. We need to have a group night. We need to watch it.
Actually, hold on. Is Dave? Hold on. Oh, so Dave is just gonna kind of like just shift his button up, like short sleeve shirt a little, and you'll see that he's wearing one of the Team Dawn shirts underneath. All right, and finally, I guess that means that Rush, you are going to be joining a podcast for the week. You are going to be a special guest on a local nerd Twitch TV show.
I guess that's kind of that's up my alley. You know, like waiting
Well,
for the last that's works.
It's all right. So you're going to have to head over to Vancouver Island for that. That's where they actually do their recording. You're fine with that?
Yeah, I
Okay.
can run across water. It's fine.
Sounds good. They're the
the
biggest
street.
role-playing streamer group in British Columbia, so that'll be
Who are they called? Maybe I've heard of them.
Dorktales.
Oh, yeah. Actually, I do tune in.
Oh,
They're
that's
they
good.
go almost like every day at 7. It's great.
We've reached peak self-insert, and I love it.
Why are we in this universe?
It's so good.
Because it's like 8 years from now. Sure,
How
why
old
not?
is Oh,
I still,
Kelly, you're like grizzled.
I look the same age.
No,
Like,
it looks the same, man.
I look the same. Look at my Facebook like history. Like I
I'm
just
the
get
same, man.
younger looking every year. It's really weird.
I've actually heard of him, and the DM's pretty cute.
And his voice is so gravelly.
Yeah.
It's true.
Piper's gonna be like, I don't know. He's a little presumptuous.
Who are you guys talking about? What's role playing?
Oh, you know, like Dungeons and Dragons and like other kind of methods like Storypath and World of Darkness games. You roll dice.
A bunch of the guys I went to school with do that. Yeah.
All right.
I thought that's when you got like those leather masks with the zippers over the mouth.
That's
That's a different kind of Dungeon Master.
Oh, well, I've been doing it wrong then.
all right. So you're gonna be over there doing that, and that is gonna be this meeting. Go and watch your Dawn Star or Dawn Storm or whatever.
I'm going to be face down in a pillow in about 12 minutes.
Okay. And with that, you are let out of the meeting.
Before everyone
God.
leaves, I'm gonna kind of grab Donnie before he walks out. Hey, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to take your thing. If you want to do the beauty contest thing, I totally understand. I'm really sorry. Would you like to do that instead? I'll totally take the SFU thing.
Wow, that's really nice of you. Sure, I guess, because, you know, I guess I just kind of jumped on that because that's, I don't know. Yeah, okay. Yeah, that'd be nice. I'd like that if
Awesome.
we could.
I'll throw a hand out to him.
Piper see this? If Piper sees this, she'll be like, no.
No, you've already ran off.
You
You've already
guys would
ran.
have left. I kind of like pulled him back and like waited a second so that it was just us. But yeah, I'll message Greg. I'll take care of it. Okay.
Thanks, I appreciate that, because, you know, me talking sociology is like me talking about sociology.
You're not as dumb as you think, Donnie. And I'll head out.
And with that, you go back and enjoy your day. Some of you go crash out. Who's going into the lounge to go watch on the 90-inch TV Dawnstorm Season 12? No.
I want to see
Season
what
2.
this is about.
As you
Oh
s-
my god, you're gonna watch a low-key sci-fi with science in it. Oh, it's gonna be so good.
Great.
That's not how that works.
Detective, I'm
Also,
here
it's
to
really
solve a
hot.
murder. Whose? Yours. I'm from the past of the future.
Doesn't that mean he's just from now?
he's from the future, but he built a machine in the future to go back to get a component he needed for the machine. Just, you need to watch the other seasons.
Yeah. It really doesn't make sense.
How many seasons are there?
12.
How many episodes?
23.
Per season.
Per season.
Yeah.
That's
I'll
what Dave
figure
says.
it out. Okay, yep, go ahead.
But wait until you get into the stuff with, like, so that's Dawnstorm. Wait till you get the stuff with Storm Dawn, his evil, inverted, gender-flipped self.
Oh, she was so hot.
She's still hot. She's coming back next season. I'm sorry.
Played by Kobe Smulders.
No, Colby Smothers plays his mom.
No, that's who Jewel State plays.
No, Jewel State's the grandma.
Oh.
Hollywood.
It's Hollywood.
Fucking Hollywood.
And Carly Rae Jepsen's the great-grandmother.
She's like 30.
She'll be like 32 in this time. Okay. All right.
Goodness.
And here we go. And as you're sitting at the table there, sitting in the lounge, relaxing and enjoying this show, there are drinks and beverages set out, and lots of snacks and other good food. And as it goes to a commercial break, well, to whatever the break would be on streaming TV, probably commercial still, Dave will go, "Hey, does anybody need any beverages? I am very happy to provide you. Looks like you're out of Quantum Zero. You're out of 9 up. 11 down. 11 down. Anything else that I can get for you?
You know what? No, Dave, it's your day off. You guys enjoy. I'll grab drinks. I can carry more anyway. And I'll get up and...
I also, if we need to run to the store, I got that.
We'll call
That's
back.
fair.
I think we're good.
There are some all-dressed chips in the cupboard.
Oh, fantastic.
Do you have the Nova size? Because I need the Nova size of that
I'll
bag.
toss it. Carefully toss it.
It's like
And-
4 feet big.
And Catherine, as
Hi.
you head into the kitchen, which is just kind of like back along the way, it's a very open concept, kind of like break room area. But they have the acoustic set up so that basically like the speakers from the TV kind of just create like a cone or like a cube of sound that you can just walk out of. Like I don't know if you've ever been in one of those demo rooms at like an electronics store, kind of like that.
Yes,
Like,
yes.
as you head inside, you'll notice that on the break room table, this is just for you guys in here, there's an envelope laying on the table.
Open.
You pull it open and there's a single piece of paper on top of a bunch of thicker stock. It's a simple, single sheet of paper with magazine letters cut out and pasted that says, "I saw what you did."
She'll drop it and drop something and knock the table over. And
As the
sort of
table
trip her way
knocks,
back.
the photos are going, the photos behind it are going to spill to the floor, showing stark relief what happened last Friday to that man in the alleyway. As well as a number of other things. You don't recognize all of them. You recognize a picture of the man who you stole from. You recognize an ultrasound. You recognize a screenshot from a porn. You recognize a burning house. What do you do?
Scream and fall back.
Rush is in there like that before she's
Alright.
even finished screaming.
Donnie, you will also be woken by this. What do you-
Piper's gonna run over after Rush, but not as quickly.
laying on the ground there are
She's
a
kind of
series-
slowly, like, kind of pushing herself back along until she hits the wall, and kind of the wall cracks a little bit as she pushes back against it.
Tessa's gonna go look at all the photos on the ground. And
as you
Piper's
do,
gonna kneel down next to Catherine and be like, "Are you okay?" Whoa. It's okay. Breathe. Hey.
Look. Oh. Pushing back further.
The photos on the ground show each one of you the worst thing that you've ever done.
I'm sure this is when Donnie walks in.
Yeah, Donnie, you're going to walk in and see on the ground that note face up that says, I know what you've done. A picture of the man in the alley stripped of his skin. A picture of an ultrasound. A picture taken with very prominent winged figure in the nude. A picture of a man. A picture of the houses that Donnie has burned.
We're in trouble, guys.
Piper's probably gonna like throw up in the garbage can after seeing the picture of the dude with his like skin ripped off.
I'm gonna start tearing the picture of Snow Angel out and putting it into my pocket.
Jesus Christ.
Oh, I mean, she's throwing up. She won't.
Not seeing that. Well, shit.
And I think that's probably where we're going to call game for today.
She's not even gonna know she's being blackmailed because you took the picture.
There's a number of them.
Yeah, there's a number of them.
I'll make
Catherine will
copies.
tell you.
There'll be copies everywhere next week.
Oh no.
It's on the internet too.
It's on the internet. It's on the internet. Your porn history on Only Capes is on the internet. I love that we called it Only Capes, by the way.
Oh my god, yeah.
Only Capes. Okay, so I think that was a good place to end the game right there, right? We had like tons of role play, tons of weird stuff, and then we dropped it right at the moment of tension where you are being blackmailed.
Ooh, we love a cliffhanger.
Right? We love a cliffhanger.
Love it.
Also, sorry for the meta. It was too good not to put in.
It was so
meta.
good.
Oh
I
my
love
god!
it so much.
Once you said podcast, I'm like, oh my god, Kelly.
I instantly knew. Yeah, absolutely knew it right away.
Well, I mean, you for those of you who have not, actually most of you wouldn't because this was in a live action game. Actually, I once had myself as I ran a LARP, like a Mage the Ascension Technocracy LARP, where the characters went to the real world where their game was a TV show. And they were in the bodies of the actors who played them, kind of like that episode of Supernatural.
Yep.
And then were forced to go to a comic book convention in Vancouver and answer questions from studio audience people that I got to show up that night, who asked them all sorts of like shipping questions and awkward, like great things like that, and had them sign things. Like I have DVDs that Mike made of like all the art, but they're actually signed by all the characters.
So
like
amazing.
And they had to like sign as their actors, so it was really awkward. Not everybody, some people messed that up, and then in that episode I was the showrunner for this show, and I was this like depressed coke fiend or something like that. And like it was great. I played myself as a completely just unsalvageable human.
Oh no.
And the characters had to, it was the most Stephen King meta thing that I've ever done. And I was so uncomfortable doing that for like a month beforehand. But all of my assistant like storytellers were like, no, you got to do it.
Yeah.
You got to do it.
It's too good.
And I'm like, oh, I don't want to play myself as like, okay. And it was great. It was really great. It was really great. But so I love doing stuff that kind of makes fun of myself like that. But
it's the best way to be.
Right? It is. So, folks, I hope you enjoyed this game. It was a little low action, but you got to have a little bit of a slow for it to build up to where we're going with this. And I think right now, one of the things the characters are trying to feel is that being a superhero in the public eye sucks. We'll see after that beauty contest, though. Maybe you'll like that. It might have its perks. So what I'd like to do is I'd like to give you each 5 experience points for the night. to represent all of the fun that we had. I'm going to keep the collateral pool over because I think it's great. I want to thank all of you for coming here and watching us on Onyx Path. I'm noticing a lot of faces from Dork Tales. If you like what we do here, come and find us on our own channel. That's twitch.tv dorktales or youtube.com/dorktales. This video will be up on our YouTube and our Twitch in 2 weeks. So if you're watching that on one of those, thank you for coming and enjoying. I hope you like this. This is going to be a 5-episode mini-series that Onyx Path is having us run, and it's going to be fun. It's going to be a lot of fun because I love superheroes so much, and just finished watching Falcon and the Winter Soldier last night, and it's so good. Everything is so great. So if you like what we do, come give us a follow, give us a sub if you can, and support Onyx Path because they do great products and they're ran by really cool people who come up with great stuff. That's going to be my pitch. I'm going to pass it over to you. So everybody do a little outro for yourself. Say who you were and what you're working on and where they can find you. So I'm Callie. You can find me on Dork Tales. Robin.
Hi, I'm Robin. I was Rush/Tessa, and you can find me on Dork Tales and Second Gen Gamer. Bryn.
Hey, my name is Bryn. You can find me as Frecklebites on Instagram or on some Dork Tale streams.
It is definitely true.
Michael, go.
Hey, I get to go. I've been Michael. I'll probably still be Michael after this. But if you want to come and if you want to come have more fun with Dork Tales, I will probably be there in a couple of the episodes. You gotta look hard for me, but I'll be there.
Krista finishes up.
Hi, I've been Krista, and I will continue to be, as far as I know. You can find me on Instagram as SiegeFX, or on Twitch or on TikTok as ChahistaFX. You can also find me on a couple of the upcoming Candlekeep mystery games on Tuesdays at 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time over on Dork Tales. I'm going to be playing in another one, I believe, soon, and I'm going to be DMing one.
You and Michael are also going to be joining this summer. You're going to be in a Deadlands campaign that I'm going to be running
Cowboys.
together. So you're going to be Cowboys along with a couple of other of our people.
I have an amazing hat for that.
Me too.
Oh my god, so good. I love hats. Hey, so folks, that's going to be it for us here on Dork Tales via Onyx Path. Hope you enjoyed what we did here. If you do, let us know because we like doing it for you. Until next time, stay super. Sorry, I had to. All right. Bye.